trigger wasn't pulled. I didn't pull the trigger. I don't know. I would never point a gun at anyone and pull a trigger at them, never. I cocked the gun. I go, can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? And she says, and I let go of the hammer of the gun and the gun goes off.
Hi everybody, King Falcor here. I made a video about my guns, and I've just been thinking about this whole thing with Alec Baldwin. And, you know, I don't know him. I don't know his politics. We don't have TV. We watch movies. You know, we have a TV, and we have a DVD player. We got a VHS player, but we don't watch TV. We don't watch the news. What we see is on Facebook, on YouTube, stuff like that, you know. But when we lived in Ogden, we watched a fair amount of TV. I know a little bit about the law, a little bit about policing and stuff like that. And the facts in the case from what we know, I think, you know, he was handed the gun. They said it was cold, but he didn't check the gun. And they took that gun that he didn't check. He pointed at somebody, even though the person told him to point it. You know, I mean, even worst case scenario, she loaded the gun wanting to end her life. He did not check the gun. He had the gun in his possession. He pointed it at her, and it either went off or he fired it. Either way, I think he's looking at involuntary manslaughter at the least, because he was negligent. So, I don't know. That's what I think, minimum. I mean, he's also a director, and, you know, he's been around guns before. I mean, how do you not check a gun when you get it? Every single time somebody hands me a gun, I check it. Hi, everybody. I was going over some of the stuff that I was looking at on the interview, and he says he pulled it back. There's one click. Pulled it back again. Well, he didn't say it clicked, but there's two clicks. Pulled it back, but not all the way to the third one. All right, pull it back. It's not all the way to the third one. You let go. It goes back to the second click. So, either police will find out that the gun has a defect, or he was lying, which the footage should show. She was filming. So, yeah, that was one of the things I edited out, and it wasn't very good quality, so I figured I'd redo it again. But yeah, if you don't go all the way back to that third click and you pull the trigger, or you don't pull the trigger, you just let go, it's going to stop at that second click. You know, I seriously think if you're filming a Western and he's drawing his gun from his shoulder holster or wherever, in a Western, you don't have your finger out. In a Western, you have your finger on the trigger, because it's a pullback, you know. You have your finger on the trigger, you're ready to shoot, because as soon as you pull it out, the first thing you do is you pull back on that hammer and you shoot like that. So yeah, I don't see him having his finger not on the trigger, because she's getting an up close shot. I mean, she's getting up close, and it's a Western style gun. Every Western I ever seen, somebody pulls the gun out of their holster, they've got their finger on the trigger, because they have to pull this back to shoot it. So, yeah, it just makes no sense. I check my gun. I mean, I didn't realize this. I watched the video of the gun one I made because I had to edit it a lot because it was over 30 minutes. But I watched it and watched it and watched it, and I did not realize how many times I checked that gun. Holy cow. My grandpa brainwashed me because I checked that gun a lot. I don't even know. So, yeah. I mean, he's probably looking at a lot of charges, but I think he's going to at least get involuntary manslaughter. Because no matter who loaded it, I mean, if he loaded it and he shot her on purpose, then it's going to be worse. But minimum, involuntary manslaughter, because the gun was in his possession when it went off, or he shot her, and he did not check the gun when it was handed to him, and he pointed it at her, even at her request. It's still his fault. So I just wanted to say that. The other video, I had to edit a lot of stuff out. Didn't get a chance to say that. So yeah, if you missed that video, it's my handguns. Just a couple of guns I have. I have a bunch of other guns. I have a lot of Rugers. I got a Ruger 556. I've got a 20 gauge single barrel shotgun. Well, I don't got it yet. It's in the pawn shop. It's on layaway. I saw it right before Christmas, and I've been wanting one so bad. So I put money down on it. Hopefully get it out after Christmas or before Christmas. But got 22 rifles. I've got other handguns, 357, a bunch of different guns. And I've been around guns my whole life. And they've always all been loaded. You know, me and my brothers all knew never touch any of the guns that were around because they were always loaded. So yeah, just a whole lot of things don't make sense, but I guess we'll find out in the end. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But if it was me and I did that, I know I'm at least getting involuntary manslaughter. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. Just waiting for the bus to come so we can pick up our kids. And yeah, that's my thoughts on it. This might be a real short video, but I just wanted to get that out there. Well, hi everybody. That video was a little short, so went back and looked at the raw footage. I checked that gun about 15 times in over 30-40 minutes of footage. But yeah, here's my daughter. My son's over here, and they know not to play with guns, right? If you see Daddy's gun sitting out, what do?
Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it.
And then what do?
And then what you tell him.
Tell me, that's right. See, that's like this sword up here. That's a real sword. Do you play with Daddy's sword?
No.
No? You got your own toy swords?
Yes. Yeah.
And you play with those?
Yeah.
All right. So see, they know. I've been teaching them gun safety. Johnny, he doesn't like guns, but Susan likes guns, huh?
Yeah. They're the best.
You shot some gun. You shot my gun, huh?
Yeah.
With my help.
Yeah.
So
And I got in all my presents a robot. A toy robot.
Oh yes, they got to open a present each from the neighbor. Gave them some presents.
And I got a robot. And Donnie got a dino. And Donnie got a dino.
All right. Well, this is a gun video. All right. So. All right. Plus, if you saw that video with my guns, I just want to let you guys know, nobody was home. Kids are at school. Girlfriend was gone. Camera was just setting. And, yeah. So, I guess if I did accidentally shoot myself, I'm a dumbass. And I deserved it. But, yeah. Yeah, that Ruger, 357 Magnum match champion I got. The grip is a little thick. I need to get a thinner grip. That's why my thumb slips off. It's a little too big for my hand. But yeah, I really like the 22s, and pretty good shot. You know, two snakes I did shoot. I shot them right in the head first shot. So yeah.
Please press the like and the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon for notifications.